the story is.
Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's JP here. Now I'm going to do a quick, or as quick as I possibly can after that game. I'm going to talk about the Aberdeen versus Rangers game from Pittodrie last night. I apologise for it being so late. I've had a lot to do this morning. My wife turns 30 on Saturday. Not that that's anything to do with the channel right enough, but I've been pretty busy trying to organise all that stuff to happen, and I've not had a chance to do the video yet, so I'll just get straight into this video and do it now. So Aberdeen 2, Rangers 4, that's what it finished. A really good game, the football, particularly for a neutral. I was left biting my nails at the end of it. Rangers actually started the better team. They were in their faces, they were pressing high, and we eventually got our first goal on 20 minutes. Ryan Kent was running through, I think he picked up round about the middle of the pitch. Drove through a couple of players, maybe 3 or 4 players. He just skipped past them as if they weren't there. He drove himself a little bit wide right, and he took a shot which Joe Lewis actually made a really good save, palmed it away to the side, and it fell to Morelos. Morelos had still quite a lot to do. It was an open goal, but he still had quite a lot to do because he had the attention of McKenna there, and he placed a really well placed shot into the net to make it 1-0. So about maybe 10 minutes later, on the half-hour mark, Aberdeen got their equaliser. Cross came in from their right-hand side. It was headed away. Lewis Ferguson got a really good volley on it, and it kind of ricocheted off about 2 or 3 Rangers defenders and ended up at Cosgrove's feet. And he pretty much couldn't have missed from there inside the 18-yard box, and he made it 1-1. After that, you were kind of thinking, well, Rangers kind of revert to how they played against Kilmarnock when Kilmarnock scored, and then they were kind of they just kind of went back into themselves, and they didn't really impose themselves on the game as much. They didn't do that. Morelos got the second goal about 7 or 8 minutes later. Again, Kent involved. Kent picked up the ball, placed it to... No, sorry. Ryan Jack picked up the ball in midfield, played it into Kent. Kent played the ball through to Morelos, and Morelos from the edge of the box, wasn't really expecting him to shoot. His left foot, lovely finish. Probably the best finish I've probably seen Morelos ever hit, to be honest. It's one of the best goals I've seen him score from outside the box to make it 2-1. Now the next goal came from Tavernier. It was one of our mandatory penalties that we have to get every game. That's obviously been agreed with the SFA for us to get a penalty every single game. That's obviously why we get so many penalties. And the ball came in from a free kick, and it looked like Connor Goldson or maybe stepped a little bit offside. When you see the replay, he actually doesn't. His feet's actually onside. I think it's just like his body is maybe offside, but the rest of them's onside. McKenna sticks his hand up in the air to claim the offside. Why he doesn't play to the whistle, I don't know, but he puts his hand up and the ball strikes his arm. Clear as day, and it's a definite penalty. The only controversy there was Connor Goldson offside, therefore it probably shouldn't be given, but in my eyes it was a penalty, and I'm not being biased in any way when I say that. And Tav slipped away the penalty. He was quite lucky the way it went in. It was really powerful hit. Very similar to the first goal that he scored against St Mirren, but the keeper guessed the right way and he got a hand to it, and fortunately for us, I think the pace of the ball just took it in, and we went into the half-time 3-1 up. So coming out of half-time, you're expecting more of the same. You want Rangers to kind of keep the ball and not make any mistakes for at least kind of 10-15 minutes and try and keep the score and maybe try and build on that and get another goal. Fortunately, it didn't happen. Aberdeen got a corner, and within a minute, they got themselves a penalty. No complaints here. At first, I thought it was maybe a little bit soft, but on second, Lewis Ferguson and Tav are grappling with each other. Tav pulls him to the ground, and you can't really argue. It was off the ball incident, but by letter or it's a penalty. I think more penalties should be given for that kind of thing. You see it week in, week out, but for me, Bobby Madden, who's the referee, got it right, and up stepped Cosgrove. He put it right down the middle. McGregor was unlucky, he almost saved it with his feet. but that made it 3-2. So for around about maybe 10 minutes, nothing major happened. There was a little bit scrappy in midfield, and then that came the red card incident that I would like to talk about. Now, so a little bit of collision between Morelos and McKenna. McKenna's kind of went down and put his legs up in the air, and at first it just looks like Morelos has had a slightly wee kick at him, but not much, and McKenna's reacted and tried to kick him in the face. Now Morelos has went down like a ton of bricks. I didn't actually agree with that at all. He's definitely not been hit in the face. The intent was there, so for me it was a red card to McKenna, and you could see right away Bobby Madden, he didn't even think about it. He had the card in his hand and he flashed it to McKenna. Now he put the card back in his pocket, but he held onto the card, which for me suggested that Morelos was going to get sent off as well. Morelos stayed down, got some treatment. It took him about 2 or 3 extra minutes for him to be sent off. He looked a little bit shocked about it. I think his play acting, he maybe thought he was going to get away with it. At first I thought possibly Morelos's was a yellow and McKenna's was definitely a red for the intent. Kind of looking at it again, he does leave his foot in there. It's a little bit naughty. There wasn't any real intent to hurt the player, but he's definitely put his foot in. If you look at the still images that are probably in all the papers now, it'll have Morelos with his foot right in McKenna's leg. Nothing to do, nothing about McKenna's kick out at Morelos, right enough. All the back pages are obviously going to be about Morelos getting sent off yet again. So I think is that 3 games he's been sent off against Aberdeen now? Yeah, it is. Sorry, 3. Just trying to work out how many times he's been sent off against Aberdeen. It is the 3rd time, and he's been sent off every single league game he's played them. So that's disappointing. But in hindsight, both were red cards in my opinion. So when it went to 10v10, the onus was on Aberdeen to get a goal because they were behind, and perhaps they didn't maybe miss McKenna as much as we missed our striker. We didn't have a striker who was closing down defenders and making it hard for them, which is obviously what Morelos would have done. They were chasing the game, so we kind of got penned in a little bit, and to be honest, for the next maybe 20-25 minutes to even half an hour to the end of the game almost, we were under real pressure, and Aberdeen put us under that pressure. To be fair to Gerrard, he made some subs to make it easier. He brought on Katic, he then brought on Koulibaly just to give us a bit more of a solid base. McGregor was outstanding towards the end of the game, and eventually brought on Defoe to maybe give us that out ball that we didn't have in that previous kind of 20 minutes. And Rangers, I'm not going to lie, I felt like a wee bit of deja vu from the first league game where we conceded very, very late on. I felt it was going to happen again, and because of the hold up with the red cards and stuff, the assistant referee put up 7 minutes, so 7 minutes extra time that we had to play, and I'm thinking the worst. And every time we got the ball, we just had to kind of clear it. 4 minutes into injury time, Ryan Jack got the ball, and I'm thinking to myself, and I even said it to my stepbrother who was watching the game with me. I says, Ryan Jack's good at keeping the ball. It's good that he's got the ball, and he ran it up to the line, and you're just looking for him to maybe hold it in, go to the corner. He doesn't. He finds Tav in the middle. Tav's completely unmarked. Aberdeen, for some reason, just kind of backed off him a little bit. It gave him the space. Defoe was waiting, and Tav played him in. Lovely ball, one touch to settle it, and then Jermaine Defoe scored in the 94th minute to give us the win. Fantastic goal, really good, well played. So that was it. Finished 4-2 Rangers, who finally got that victory over Aberdeen that we've been craving this season. I think over the piece we deserved it, but to be honest, before we scored our 4th, if it had been a draw, you probably couldn't complain. It was a really good match. McGregor, for me, is lucky to stay on the park. He had a wee kick out at Ferguson, which probably could have led to a penalty and a red card for McGregor. He needs to watch that. He done something similar against Celtic in the first game at Parkhead. Sorry, had a little kick. I think it was Ayer that time. This time it was Ferguson. He needs to watch that. I love McGregor. And for me, the way he shouts at the team that he probably should be captain. But yeah, he was a little bit naughty there and he probably could have been sent off. So look at Ref Watch this week. This week was Bobby Madden. Now, I've given him a 9 out of 10. Probably if I'd done this video last night, I might have given him a 6 or something, because I was adamant that it was a yellow card. I've kind of looked at it again, and for me, the 2 red card decisions were right. The 2 penalty decisions were right, and the only thing he really got wrong was the McGregor incident, where he probably could have sent him off and given a penalty. So that's why I'm giving him 9. All in all, solid game from Bobby Madden. No complaints there really. So I'm going to wrap this up, folks. I've talked for long enough, but it has been a massive game where a lot of incidents happen. Obviously 2 penalties, 2 red cards, a possible red card, an injury time winner. A lot involved in the game. Great 3 points from us. We've distanced ourselves a little bit from Aberdeen, where we could have been finishing that behind. Kilmarnock dropped points. They only got a point against Dundee. So all in all, it's probably been a good night for us last night. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you want to give the video a like, then please do that. If you haven't already subscribed, please do that. It takes a couple of seconds to hit that button, and please use hit the little bell as well. Click on that and it'll notify you anytime a new video comes out, which is usually maybe 2 or 3 times a week, depending on how many times we play. So thanks for your support. Thanks to the person who subscribed the other day. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.